big enough to show your project. Similarly, even if you have an elevation, okay, turn on your crop region and then, use your measuring tape under modify and say, okay, I'm going to measure, not dimension, from here to here. And it says, that's about 33 meters. Okay, so that's like, 100 feet or something like that. Well, that's not going to be enough for my project. So what I'm going to say, well, my project is, 100 meters. So I'm going to say escape. And I know right off the bat that if I want this to show up in the elevation, I need to make this bigger. This is where, again, you might hit that split button by mistake. If you do, pull this guy back and it'll self-heal. Click out. Not far enough. No, I grabbed the wrong one. Boom. There we go. And then same with height. If my building is 20 stories high, in my elevation view, I should probably, make this big enough to show all of my different levels. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Give yourself enough room in all your views. Kind of like in AutoCAD, dare I say, setting your limits. Oh, I hit edit. Now I can edit the shape of that. Crop regions, I should point out, don't have to be square. If you pick on it, I double picked on it, you can actually take the crop region. I'm going to use my split tool here and then use my trim tool. Okay, your crop region doesn't have to be square. Okay, click out. Then I have a crop region that looks like this. Okay, and how you do that, if we go to, say, a floor plan, okay, turn on the crop region. If you pick on it, you can either double pick it like I did, or you can say edit the crop region. You get into this pink kind of sketch mode, and then you can go in and use a line or rectangle or shape or whatever, and you can take and make your crop region using my trim tool. Pick the sides to keep. Okay, just like that. Finish. Click out. Now my crop region looks like this, and it's going to clip accordingly. Right? It's going to clip like a cookie cutter. It still follows this rule. Do I want to see it? Do I not want to see it? And whether it clips or not. Let's draw a great big grid line in here. Let's go to architecture. Great big grid line right through here. Okay, escape, escape. Either I clip it or don't clip it. And it always lets you extend a little bit more there. I want to pull this out further. Okay, so not clipping, clipping, and whether I want to see the crop region or not. Now I can turn the crop region off and still play with my clip or no clip. They're both independent. So I can say clip it to the crop region even though you can't see it, but there it is. Or you can say don't clip it. Two independent tools. And because of the nature of grid lines, it always adds a little extra. If I pull this in, it'll do that. And if I pull it out, so grid lines are special objects. Okay. And I'm going to just point out one more thing on the website. At our web page here, if you go to the cadclips.com webpage and you go to Revit CAD Clips, on this page here, if you go over here under Revit Architecture 28, 2008, there's a series called Datums, Crop Regions, and Scope Boxes. If you click on there, here's 15 really fantastic lessons I recommend to anyone in any discipline who's using Revit. These are some invaluable lessons. They're a little bit out of date as far as interface. Revit has changed the ribbon and where the buttons are and stuff, but the rules that applied back then, and this was a really great series, still apply now. And the only difference is that the buttons have moved a little bit, which you can pick up by watching our recent lessons. But again, highly recommend. Everyone using Revit needs to watch this series over here. So just a little information on there on our crop regions.